Welcome to Fuerteventura, the island of endless sunshine, rolling dunes, and wild beauty. Part of Spain's Canary Islands, Fuerteventura is where the desert meets the ocean. A land of adventure, history, and serenity. In this video, we'll uncover its most remarkable places, from volcanic landscapes and hidden beaches, to fascinating history and vibrant wildlife. So join me as we discover the beauty of Fuerteventura. Our journey begins in Corralejo, the island's lively northern hub, and one of Fuerteventura's best-known destinations. Today it's famous for its beaches, water sports, and friendly atmosphere. Corralejo's roots go back to the early 19th century, when it was a humble fishing village surrounded by salt flats. For generations, locals lived from the sea, trading with nearby islands. When tourism arrived in the 1960s, Corralejo transformed into a resort town, yet it never lost its authentic charm. Just beyond town lies its crown jewel, the Corralejo Sand Dunes, part of the Corralejo Natural Park. Covering more than 2,600 hectares, this vast desert of golden sand stretches to the Atlantic, creating one of the Canary Islands' most breathtaking views. Here you can walk barefoot across the dunes at sunrise, try some sandboarding, or simply admire where desert meets ocean. With Lobos Island and Lanzarote visible on the horizon, Corralejo captures the true essence of Fuerteventura: wild, beautiful, and unforgettable. A short ferry from Corralejo takes you to Isla de Lobos, a tiny uninhabited island named after the monk seals that once lived here. Now a protected natural reserve, it's home to volcanic trails, pristine beaches, and the peaceful lagoon of El Puertito. Climb La Caldera volcano for panoramic views of Fuerteventura and Lanzarote, or simply relax by the crystal-clear water. With no cars or crowds, Isla de Lobos is the perfect escape into pure nature. Not far from Corralejo lies Calderón Hondo, one of Fuerteventura's most perfectly shaped volcanic cones. The easy hike to its rim rewards you with sweeping views of the island and the distant Atlantic. Peer into the deep crater, often watched by curious chipmunks, and take in the vast volcanic landscape that defines Fuerteventura. Nearby lies Popcorn Playa, where the sand is made of tiny white coral fossils that look exactly like popped popcorn. It's quirky, photogenic, and completely unique. Just remember to admire, not collect. On the northwest coast sits El Cotillo, a peaceful fishing village known for its charming mix of tradition and natural beauty. Here you can find the calm turquoise lagoons of Los Lagos, which are ideal for swimming and snorkeling. Further south, the waves grow stronger, drawing surfers from across Europe who come here to ride the Atlantic swells. At the edge of town stands the Tostón Lighthouse, one of Fuerteventura's most striking landmarks. It was built in the late 19th century to guide ships safely along this rugged coastline. It has since been expanded with 2 additional towers, creating its distinctive triple lighthouse silhouette. Inside, you'll find the Museum of Traditional Fishing, which tells the story of Fuerteventura's maritime heritage and the lives of the island's early fishermen. The surrounding cliffs and rocky shore provide breathtaking panoramic views of the Atlantic and volcanic landscape, especially at sunset, when the sky ignites in shades of orange and pink. El Cotillo captures the essence of Fuerteventura's northwest: quiet, authentic, and naturally spectacular. Hidden on the island's rugged west coast lies Playa de Garcey, a remote and windswept beach. In 1994, the luxury liner American Star ran aground here, its wreck now lost to the waves, but its story still lingers. Reaching the beach takes effort, but its isolation and raw beauty make it one of Fuerteventura's most atmospheric spots. Our journey now takes us to La Oliva, in the north of Fuerteventura, home to one of the island's most historically significant buildings, the Casa de los Coroneles. Built in the 18th century, this grand residence was once home to the island's military governors, known as the Coroneles. Its elegant architecture reflects the power and prestige of its time, with thick stone walls, a large central courtyard, and wooden balconies that overlook the arid volcanic landscape. Today, the Casa de los Coroneles has been beautifully restored and transformed into a cultural center. Inside, you'll find art exhibitions, photography displays, and fascinating insights into Fuerteventura's colonial past. In stark contrast, deep in the remote wilderness of the Jandía Peninsula, lies another mansion. One surrounded by myth and intrigue, Casa Winter. Built in the 1940s by a German engineer named Gustav Winter, it's said to have served everything from a colonial estate to a secret base during World War II. While much of its history remains shrouded in mystery, the setting itself is absolutely breathtaking, with panoramic views of wild beaches, rolling dunes, and the Atlantic stretching endlessly beyond. In the island's center lies Betancuria. Founded in 1404 by explorer Jean de Betancourt, it's the island's first capital. This charming mountain village, with its cobblestone streets and traditional architecture, reflects the island's colonial past. At its heart stands the Santa Maria Church. Founded in the early 15th century, it was once the spiritual center of the island. Blending Gothic and Mudéjar architecture, its carved wooden ceilings and golden altars reflect centuries of craftsmanship and devotion. Just outside town, stop at the Mirador Guys y Ayose, where two bronze statues of ancient kings look out over the valleys, a tribute to Fuerteventura's earliest rulers, and a perfect photo stop. On the west coast lies Ajuy, a small fishing village hiding one of Fuerteventura's most fascinating sites, the Monumento Natural de Ajuy. This protected natural monument is a geological treasure made up of the oldest rock formations in the Canary Islands, some over 100 million years old. Here, you can literally walk across pieces of the ancient ocean floor, seeing how the island was born through layers of volcanic and marine rock. Follow the cliff path above the black sand beach to explore vast sea caves, once used by pirates and fishermen. The dramatic mix of dark cliffs, turquoise water, and roaring surf makes Ajuy both beautiful and humbling, a place where history and nature collide. Along Fuerteventura's southern coast lies Unforgettable, a charming seaside town known for its golden sands and crystal-clear waters. Its calm shoreline is not only a haven for visitors, it's also home to the Sea Turtle Recovery and Conservation Center that rehabilitates injured sea turtles before releasing them back into the wild. Visitors can learn about marine protection and see these gentle creatures up close. A trip to the nearby Unforgettable beach, stretching for miles along the turquoise coast, completes the experience, a perfect blend of natural beauty and environmental purpose. Just outside La Lajita, Oasis Park Fuerteventura bursts with life in the desert. Home to over 3,000 animals and lush botanical gardens, it's one of the island's most popular attractions. Here you can experience feeding giraffes, take a camel safari, or enjoy the sea lion and bird shows. More than just a zoo, Oasis Wildlife is a sanctuary devoted to education and protecting endangered species. A true celebration of life on Fuerteventura. Heading south, Costa Calma offers peace, sunshine, and some of the best beaches on the island. Nearby Sotavento Beach is a windsurfer's paradise, hosting the World Windsurfing Championships each summer. Further north, Caleta de Fuste combines relaxation and heritage. At its harbor stands the Castillo de San Buenaventura, an 18th-century stone fortress built to protect the coast from pirates. Just a short distance away, the Salt Museum tells the story of traditional salt harvesting. Beside real working salt pans, it's a fascinating look into Fuerteventura's connection with the sea. For a splash of excitement, head to Aqua Water Park in Corralejo. It's Fuerteventura's largest aquatic attraction. With twisting slides, wave pools, and lazy rivers, it's a fun way to cool off and enjoy the island's sunshine. At the southern tip of Fuerteventura lies the Jandía Peninsula, a vast natural reserve where golden dunes meet dramatic volcanic mountains. This region is perfect for those seeking untouched beauty and peaceful exploration. The landscape shifts from rolling hills to wide open beaches, creating an atmosphere of pure tranquility. As you journey westward, the terrain becomes more remote, guiding you toward the magnificent Cafet Beach. Its sweeping sands and rugged mountain backdrop create an unforgettable scene of natural beauty. It's a place where Fuerteventura's raw spirit truly comes alive. Continue further south, and you'll reach the Punta Jandía Lighthouse, standing proudly at the island's southernmost point. It's a serene, windswept viewpoint, and the perfect spot to reflect on the untamed spirit of Fuerteventura. From volcanic peaks and golden dunes to charming villages and peaceful shores, Fuerteventura is a place where nature, history, and serenity meet. Every corner of this island tells a story shaped by the wind, the sea, and the timeless spirit of the Canary Islands. Thank you for watching Infinite Horizons. If you enjoyed exploring Fuerteventura, please like, subscribe, and share this video to keep discovering the world's most breathtaking destinations with us.